I was born a collie sheepdog with a white ring round me neck, and for 9 days my eyes were closed, I couldn't see a spank. I had 4 lovely sisters, me being the only boy, and for 6 weeks we played around our mother's pride and joy, till a gentleman from Mullaghbawn to me a licking took. He held me in his arms, then my master's hand he shook. He put me in the motor car and we started for the road. And in less than 20 minutes I was in my new abode.
What do you smell now?
Well, the first thing my new family did was look for me a name. They called me this and they called me that, and it sounded all the same. Till me master he came around the house, and this to me he said, "Consider now yourself a dog, henceforth your name is Ned." My one great distinction was I had a bunty tail, and I wagged it for my master as we walked o'er hill and dale. We rounded sheep and cattle, and sometimes the nanny goat, and me master often threatened that he'd cut me flamin' throat. Well, the months went by and I grew up. I learned to do my chores. I growled at postmen and soldiers, and likewise the man next door. They loved to see me working. Oh, they said I was a treat. And before I got into the car, I always washed me feet. But sometimes dogs grow lonesome, and I long to have a pal. I met a great big Labrador, and she said her name was Sal. She said that she was lonesome too, that she had a pedigree. I said, "That ain't a problem, Sal, you just leave that to me." When me master he did hear the news, found out with her I slept. We didn't use protection, so out across the fence he leapt, saying, "You bunty-tailed black so-and-so from beyond in Conway Park, I'll stop your gallivanting around my house after dark." With his gun up to his shoulder, a careful aim he took, and the noise that came out of it, sure the valley round it shook. And I felt me hide a-burning as the bullets tore my head. And the woman says he shot the dog that belongs to MICHEÁL Ned. When me master he did hear the shots, and it happened just by luck, he stepped up to the gunman and he says, "You nyuk." Then he let him have the 1, 2, 3 up in the old song, saying that's the medicine I dish out to any man would shoot me down. Well, he brought me to my kennel, and now on the straw I lie, and I hear the neighbours asking, "Will poor Ned live or die?" I'm getting great attention, for my body's full of lead. And for the first time in my life I get breakfast here in Bend. But me master's all forlorn as he sits and strokes my hand. He searches round my body for those little balls of lead, and he's using awful language as he sits there on the long. And these are some of the things he says about the man that shot his dong. Me scabs like crabs grow up in flabs around everything he feels, and snutters flow down to his toes, and hacks come on his heels. Me's hair fall out, and his woman pout, and his fart smell like a hung, and the devil's luck fall on the Nyuck, the man that shot his dung. Me piles surround his big backside like strawberries on their stalk, and every time that he lifts his gun, that his stomach to me bark. And as he goes a-hunting over heather hills or bog, may the diarrhea skate with all its might from the man that shot the dung. Now to conclude and finish, I am on all fours once more, and I feel that urge coming over me that did one day before. So I'll slip out some dark evening in the mist or the thick fog, and leave another half a dozen pups with the man that shot the dong.